Hello, this is Worldwide Geography, a channel all about geography.
Humans possess remarkable adaptability, spanning across the globe's diverse landscapes. From icy tundras to scorching deserts, humans and animals exhibit an uncanny ability to survive and thrive amidst varying temperatures and conditions. Yet, there remain remote areas on our planet, like Canada's Devon Island, where human habitation is absent and likely to remain so. Devon Island, the largest uninhabited island globally, stands as a desolate and harsh realm. Its unforgiving terrain makes it an exceedingly challenging place to live, prompting human visits primarily for Mars simulation projects. Meanwhile, the Danielle Hill Depression in northeastern Ethiopia represents another extreme environment, characterized by its inhospitable nature. It is sometimes described as the hottest place on the planet. It is a geological depression, which is a landforms sunken or depressed below the surrounding area. The Manic Depression is known for its otherworldly landscapes and extreme temperatures, making it a rather challenging place for human plants and animals to thrive. The depression spans an area of around 200,000 kilometers squared. It is one of the lowest and hottest places on the planet. It lies at a point where three tectonic plates meet, resulting in geological activity, including volcanic eruptions and earthquakes. The area's inhospitable conditions are primarily due to its low elevation, which leads to intense heat. Temperatures there can easily reach over 50 degrees Celsius during the day, making it one of the hottest inhabited places on Earth. The lack of rainfall adds to the arid conditions, and there are very few water sources available. The average temperature there throughout the year is said to be around 34 degrees Celsius. This makes it one of, if not the hottest place on Earth. Now, 34 degrees Celsius mightn't sound too hot, but remember, this is the average temperature for the entire year, including winters and nights, spanning over 100,000 kilometers squared along the western coast of South America. The Atacama Desert is known as the driest non-polar desert in the world. Some areas of the Atacama Desert haven't seen any significant rainfall for hundreds of years. The terrain consists of harsh, barren landscapes with vast salt flats, rocky terrain, and limited vegetation, making it an extremely challenging environment to thrive in. Despite its harsh conditions, the Atacama Desert is home to a small population of around 1 million people, giving it a population density of around 10 people per kilometer squared. So it is very sparse, but definitely not the sparse place in the world. These resilient communities have tailored their ways of life to endure the unforgiving environment. Our next stop takes us to northern Greenland, a strikingly unfriendly and isolated region nestled within the Arctic expanse. It falls under the jurisdiction of Greenland, an autonomous territory within the Kingdom of Denmark. The extreme conditions of northern Greenland render it among the most formidable places for human settlement, primarily in terms of sheer size. Encompassing an area of roughly 1.4 million square kilometers, it dwarfs even Texas, standing just shy of Mongolia's size. This vast region boasts icy landscapes featuring glaciers, ice sheets, and majestic fjords. The inhospitality of northern Greenland stems predominantly from its harsh Arctic climate. Throughout the year, frigid temperatures plummet well below 30 degrees Celsius during winter, creating an unrelenting environment. Scarce vegetation is a direct consequence of this harsh climate and remote location, hindering the growth of plant life in the region. The population of northern Greenland is very small, with less than 1,000 people living in the region. It is one of the most sparsely populated places on Earth. The majority of the population is concentrated in the town of Quantock, which is the northernmost civilian settlement in Greenland. Siberia is a gigantic region in northern Asia, known for its extreme climate, harsh winters, and vast stretches of wilderness. It covers a substantial portion of Russia and extends from the Ural Mountains in the west to the Pacific Ocean in the east. Due to its vastness, Siberia experiences various degrees of windiness across its land. In some areas, particularly the northern and eastern regions, strong winds are very common, especially during the winter months. These resilient communities have tailored their ways of life to endure the unforgiving environment. Our next stop takes us to Dasht-Eliot, also known as the Lut Desert, is a large solar desert located in southeastern Iran. It is one of the hottest and driest places on Earth. The desert witnesses some of the planet's most scorching surface temperatures. During summer, the mercury soars well beyond 50 degrees Celsius, with a recorded peak of around 70 degrees Celsius, marking it as the highest surface temperature in the desert. Its relentless aridity stands as a significant contributor to its unwelcoming character, receiving meager rainfall throughout the year. This desert falls under the category of a hyper-arid desert, with an average annual rainfall barely reaching 50 millimeters, 2 inches, spanning approximately 52,000 square kilometers. It's home to a surprising population of around 6,000 people. Meanwhile, the McMurdo Dry Valleys present a distinct and extreme polar desert located in Antarctica, adjacent to the Ross Sea coastline. Regarded as one of the most inhospitable and challenging habitats on Earth, this designation primarily stems from its exceptionally fierce and enduring winds. These winds can reach speeds of up to 200 miles per hour during intense storms, though sustained winds of 20 to 30 miles an hour are very typical throughout most days. These winds are a result of the unique geography of the region, which creates a funneling effect, accelerating the wind as it moves through the valleys. The McMurdo Dry Valleys experience extremely low temperatures throughout the year. In the winter months, temperatures can drop to well below 40 degrees Celsius. The dry valleys, as the name suggests, also lack rainfall. The combination of strong winds and extreme cold prevents much of the moisture in the atmosphere from falling as snow and rain. The lack of moisture also contributes to the desert-like conditions of the region. The Sahara Desert is the largest hot desert in the world, covering an area of approximately 9.2 million square kilometers. The Sahara, spanning several North African countries, faces extreme aridity with minimal rainfall and scorching temperatures over 50 degrees Celsius. Despite its size, roughly equivalent to the U.S., only around 4 million people inhabit it, leading to varying population densities across the desert. In contrast, Cherrapunji in India, known for its excessive rainfall averaging 476 inches annually, faces challenges managing life in such extreme conditions, with a record 1,000 millimeters, 40 inches, falling in just 24 hours. Both are among the harshest places on Earth, yet humans persist in these challenging environments. Finally, let's delve into Mawsynram, an Indian village located north of Bangladesh, renowned as the wettest spot on the planet in terms of rainfall. It boasts an astonishing average annual rainfall of approximately 476 inches, dwarfing New York City's rainfall by more than tenfold and surpassing Mumbai's by nearly 5 times. Now, while this incredible volume of rain doesn't inherently render it inhospitable, it does present significant challenges for daily life. Consider this. On June 17, 2022, Mawsynram experienced an extraordinary downpour, accumulating 1,000 millimeters or 40 inches of rainfall within a mere 24 hours. To put this in perspective, it's only 4 inches shy of New York City's entire yearly precipitation. These examples highlight some of the most severe and unforgiving places to live on Earth. Despite these harsh conditions, human resilience has somehow enabled communities to survive and adapt in these areas. If you're aware of any other similar examples, we'd love to hear about them in the comment section below.